Bonjour, bonsoir, dear friends, on this magnificent sunset at the Oakville Grocery. Can you believe we are on the patio enjoying this beautiful, irresistible day in the month of June? I have someone who is extremely talented. She's irresistible at the same time, and she has an amazing palate. Her name is Lisa, and she does all the selection with us at the Oakville Grocery. And she's hiding with a perfect picnic. So when you come to Napa Valley, you meet Lisa at all time. Are you available for picnics for guests as well with the tray?
The price is right.
Ha ha ha! I like that answer. So today we're going to have a lot of fun because what is exciting as well, Lisa, is to have informal times in life. It doesn't have just to be always, sitting down with silverware. We can just take what you've selected and go on a picnic.
Yeah, that's what's so great about the Oakville Grocery line of products. There's lots of little jars of products that you can put in combination with each other to make just the perfect little taste.
This looks very charming. Maybe I need to start, dear friends, by pouring for Lisa a little glass of something that she loves, is kombucha. So why do you love kombucha so much?
Oh, it's gut healthy. It has all of the probiotics. That's going to make your tummy feel really good. It's delicious. This one is a little bit of sweetness, a little bit of bite, so it's perfect.
So normally we do it with wine, but Lisa and I will have a long evening.
Cheers.
It's only the beginning. So, Lisa, I've had the pleasure to make kombucha with my mother all my life.
Really?
And there's two types of kombucha. There's as well kefir, which is a big tradition. So you keep the culture of the yeast, you add water, sparkling water naturally, and then all kinds of fruit. It could be fig, it could be cucumber, it could be, of course, hibiscus. It could be anything you want. And in a typical French family, at least in the 60s and 70s, you would make those things at home. And if you didn't want water, that's what you would drink. And isn't it great?
Delicious alternative to water.
Oh. Very fresh.
Tasty.
Love it. And the right amount of fizz, I think.
Yeah, it's not so overwhelming like some kombuchas where it takes over your palate. It's very nice.
You know what surprised me is you love this one because there's two things that are not easy to always imagine together: clove and cinnamon. And you like that combination with the pineapple, huh?
Well, clove and cinnamon, you automatically think the fall and you think the holidays, a really warm, inviting aroma. And pineapple is so summertime.
That's right.
So putting them together actually warms up and balances the sweetness of the pineapple.
And I know, dear friends, many of you have never seen us talking about non-alcoholic beverage. So would you want to have bubbles? You take JCB 21 or the 1881 Blanc de Blanc and you add a little sparkling in it.
Yes.
Could be fun.
Yes, absolutely. It goes great with gin as well, kombucha.
Oh, kombucha.
Yes.
Ooh. That's the beginning of our night. The night is young, luckily, very young. So Lisa, what else do we have on this gorgeous, so that's an Oakville Grocery tray.
Yes, so we have some of our classic sea salt crackers. They're in this beautiful little crate, great for sharing.
That's adorable. Very, very nice. And we make this one organically.
Yes, it's organic and it's made with really rare grains, and so they're all handmade, and it's just a really buttery, beautiful product.
Yeah. What else shall we have this with? I know we're going to have some cheese, of course.
Yes, we're going to have some cheese, we're going to have some sopressata, we're going to have some stone ground mustard, which is really delicious. It has some balsamic vinegar in it, which helps bring out the mustard flavor. What else is...
Well, not to interrupt you, but this handcrafted, sorpresa is made with the Buena Vista Zinfandel. So we work with our very good friend, Pete Segezio, who owns the Journeyman. And many of you ask us all the time, do you make salami? Do you make saucisson? Do you make ham in California, in Napa Valley? Yes, we do. In this case, it is in Alexander Valley. And Pete is a wonderful man who loves wine and understands Zinfandel more than anyone. And this one is insane.
It's so good.
Oh,
So good.
you have that in your mouth and suddenly, but surely, is it as good as a French kiss?
You have to tell me.
Well, it's hard to judge. I'm typically the one giving the French kiss.
Oh, and speaking of, products with wine, this is
Yes.
another one. So this one is a fig and Chardonnay jam, and it's made with the 1881 Chardonnay.
So, can I give you a secret?
Tell us.
Over the weekend, I had a wonderful model bakery muffin. One of the best muffin in the world, really. And I didn't want to add butter because it soaks in butter to make this beautiful muffin to shine as much. And I added this. It was a miracle of love. It was as good as a French kiss. The only thing I would add is the finishing orgasm. So it was maybe better. That would be my interpretation, of course.
I agree. And then we have some orange blossom honey. Very, very floral, really, really delicious. It's gonna just bring a lot of sweetness and just make all the cheese really pop.
That's right. But I'd like for you to explain all of us the range of olives because you've selected 5 different olives. So we all know with wine, olives do work well as an aperitif. As a little amuse-bouche, you put them here and there around the different accoutrements you may have. And this one, you've picked the blue cheese, of course, but we have 5 different kinds, right?
Yes, so we have the blue cheese. This one's wildly popular. It's the best-selling one. We also have the feta stuffed one, which is also delicious. It's a nice contrast to the sweet buttery olive to have a salty bite in the middle. We also have a lemon citrus one, which is really great for this time of year when you're looking for something to cut through the heat. And we also have a very classic casablanca, which is delicious in a brine.
So you get one of each. That's the way to live.
Yes, you have something for everyone.
And Lisa, tell us this amazing career you've had into selecting the finest products. Tell us a little bit about it because you've been doing this for now over a decade.
Oh yes, yes. I've always had a lot of love of food, and I went to culinary school to become a pastry chef, and then I worked at Williams-Sonoma for many years and had a lot of retail, and I worked for Dina DeLuca and was the head of curation there. And when it came to Oakville Grocery, what a magical place to be. You're in the middle of wine country. You have such beautiful wine to taste, and so what better to curate a line of products to go with the wine.
Ooh la la! So a lot of experience. So dear friends, when you see a private label product, Oakville Grocery, you know this irresistible smile, those beautiful papilles, tasted it and approved it. And then, when you finish all that, you may want to change your taste and you go to chocolate.
Yes.
Because we don't want to forget our chocolate because nothing goes better with wine, whether it's Cabernet or Champagne, than this.
Yeah, so this is a very special chocolate. We've partnered with Dick Taylor on this, and they bring in the beans, whole beans, and they ground it, and they add the sugar, and it's very simple ingredients, just cocoa beans and sugar. So it's a very, very pure product, and just the mouthfeel on it is impeccable.
So how would you describe the mouthfeel? We
So-
talked about Frenchness, we talked about orgasmic moments. Tell us more.
So when you're tasting chocolate, just put it in your mouth, let your tongue...
How? In the middle of your tongue?
Actually, a little bit towards the back because that's where your largest taste buds are.
That's
And then you're just gonna let it melt. Chew it a little bit, and then you're gonna let it melt, and it should just dissolve, and you get the taste all over your mouth that way. It's
So
fantastic.
those boys that very kindly Lisa introduced us are fantastic. This is a company based here in Northern California in beautiful Berkeley or
It's in
Oakland. Eureka. And this one is 72 Dark from Belize. Belize is that magical place that you all should go to and enjoy yourself, lose yourself, and let your palate takes you where you want it. So, Lisa, thank you so much.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
We're gonna go on our little picnic. We may not see you for a while. Granted, in this beautiful bag, we have a bottle of wine or two, and we have more cheese. But to see that, you'll have to come to the Oakville Grocery. So, dear friends, to Lisa and her fabulous selection, all our love.